What is going on, guys? It is once again Legacy Killer HD back. Today we're going to be discussing the massive event that takes place in Call of Duty Ghosts' campaign, and we're also going to be discussing the hidden kill streak that will be appearing in the multiplayer. All that in this video. We're also going to be discussing the submachine guns in this video. If you missed the assault rifles, I went over that about a week ago. You guys can check that video out. If you want some more detailed analysis of the weapons, like their history and everything, let me know in the comments because I'm still considering doing that. I did with the AC Honey Badger, didn't quite like it, so I'm kind of holding that until if anybody wants to see it, but I've been seeing a lot of other YouTubers doing it. It's up to you guys, just tell me in the comments. Anyway, what you guys are seeing on the screen right now is some awesome league play. I do pretty decent, you know, with KD ratio wise, but it's a really competitive game, comes down to the wire, and that's what I just loved about this gameplay, and I wanted to show it to you guys. So tell me in the comments what you think of that. Now let's get down to the huge information that we're going to be discussing today. So it starts with the weapon of mass destruction, not the nuke, not the MOAB, but the KOS, the Kinetic Orbital Strike, or there's another name for it, the Kinetic Bombardment. It comes from Kinetic Energy, and there's a lot of teasers coming from CallOfDuty.com, not today, not yesterday, but a few weeks ago. And these teasers have kind of been uncovered by another YouTuber called The Long Sensation. He's kind of uncovered the little riddle that's been going around. And on Call of Duty Ghosts, there was a teaser that said 183.84. Not a lot of people figured it out, but the people that figured it out, it was the atomic mass of tungsten. And a lot of people just assumed when they found out it was tungsten that it may have been the reason maybe the ghosts kill Hugo Chavez or something. Maybe there's a link there or something. And that's really where it stopped, and now it's kind of picked up. Tungsten is actually part of this Kinetic Orbital Strike, and it's actually one of the main elements of this, and I think it's really just the alone element of it. And let me just tell you guys about the project that the Kinetic Orbital Strike's basically involved in right now. It's not fully developed right now to this date, but in the future, and based on their reports on the enemy, I actually went over this last video. Our report about our enemy is that the enemy is supposed to be globally superior in technology, and that would explain how they have this weapon developed and attack America with it, and how the United States is supposed to be crippled, the military just in wreck, and now these ghosts are like the last line of defense, and they're just trying to survive. So let me tell you guys about Project Thor. The system was described in the 2003 United States Air Force report, and it was that of 20-foot long, 1-foot diameter tungsten rods that are satellite controlled, have global strike capability with impact speeds of Mach 10. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, M-A-C-H. I'm not sure, maybe somebody in the comments can clear that up, but basically it's fast, guys, and it has an equivalent to approximately 11.5 tons of TNT. Just think about that striking a city, a state, or even a country, or even a continent. That would just be massive. And based on the trailer we saw at the beginning, it looked like nukes, but now I'm convinced that it is Kinetic Orbital Strikes, and that would explain a lot. And that would explain the massive event that this superpower, this new superpower, has these weapons that are attacking America, and America is no longer a superpower. If you guys don't know this, it's disembarked by this weapon. And also, how this plays into the multiplayer, it's going to be the hidden kill streak, guys. You know, Infinity Ward has had this little thing, and it may be even a score streak. I think they'll probably bring score streaks instead of kill streaks, just because I think it really worked in Black Ops 2, my opinion. I don't really like the idea of kill streaks anymore. Anyway, moving on from that right there. But I really think they wouldn't mislead us and put like a nuke or a MOAB. It's just a little signature that Infinity Ward's had in their game, like kind of like how Treyarch has their little signatures with zombies and player cards, customization, emblems. You know what I'm talking about. I just think that there's no way that Infinity Ward takes away a MOAB or a nuke that everybody loves. And I'm convinced that they're going to be bringing the Kinetic Orbital Strike. This is my theory, guys. You can have your own theory, but at E3, I'm going to be looking for one of those people. I'm not going to be at E3 this year. I'm going to try to go next year, but I'm going to be looking for one of those players to get a 25 kill streak or somehow get it with capping flags or anything. And when I see that, I'm going to feel happy about myself. And I've been hearing a lot of other rumors that the KOS will be taking over, and I'm pretty much convinced, guys. And let me just continue on with this. It's basically an orbital weapon of mass destruction. It's also known as rods from God. Pretty interesting right there. And this was actually mentioned in GI Joe Retaliation. Spoiler alert, may want to go 40 seconds if you have not seen GI Joe Retaliation. Your warning has been given. So, guys, when the fake U.S. president attacks, you know, he strikes all these other countries when they're at, it's kind of ironic, they're at a nuclear weapon peace treaty thing. They're trying to work out peace, but anyway, they're striking. He strikes them. He's sending nukes out, and then he disembarks them and ends their cycle or whatever, and he stops. And then all the other countries, when they launch theirs, they stop theirs, and then he takes out the KOS, the Kinetic Orbital Strike, and he attacks central London and destroys it. That's basically what the KOS is, guys. That's basically what it is, and that's what you're going to be seeing in Call of Duty Ghost. And I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments of how you guys are going to be using this in multiplayer and campaign. Supposedly in multiplayer, but I'm pretty convinced it's going to be in campaign. And I just don't see how Infinity Ward takes this out of their multiplayer, because it's just one of those aspects I love about Infinity Ward games, having that 25 kill streak and then achieving a MOAB or even a nuke, or doing it another way with Specialist and MW3, whatever. Anyway, let's move on to the next topic, guys, some submachine guns. It looks like we're going to be having the UMP-45 back. We had like a second of gameplay, but it was pretty obvious. We have the UMP-45 coming back. I'm really hoping it's a lot like MW2's UMP-45, because that's the one that I loved, and I did not like the MW3 one because it didn't have the equivalence of power, you know. I felt that the MP7 and the PP90M1, whatever it's called, was a lot more stronger. And I just wanted to have that oomph again. I want it to be better. I want it to be the best weapon, best submachine gun, honestly. That's just my opinion. And you guys can tell me in the comments what you guys think about the UMP-45 also. And the Vector will also be returning. The Vector appeared in Black Ops 2, it appeared in MW3, appeared in MW2, and I'm not sure about Black Ops 1, I'm pretty sure it didn't. But anyway, the Vector's a pretty popular weapon, and it's returning. It was seen in the behind-the-scenes trailer, I believe, and it's just one of those weapons that's up and down. Like in Black Ops 2, it's a pretty decent weapon. Then again, all the submachine guns are pretty decent weapons. It's not really a superior weapon in Black Ops 2 submachine guns. So it'd be interesting to see how Vector is, just like the UMP-45. It kind of got buried in MW3, so we'll have to see, and I would love to know which one you guys would prefer, using the UMP-45 or the Vector. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you today. Tell me in the comments what your favorite part of this video was. Make sure to smack that like button, comment telling me what your favorite part was, and also to subscribe for all the latest Call of Duty Ghost information and news. Once again, guys, Legacy Kill HD, and I'm out.